Alright, we running this marathon. Gang.
Glorious, everything's so glorious.
Alright, so yeah, future Chet here. I was editing this video and then I thought, oh, this would be a good time to expand.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
This would be a good time to expound upon the training ideas. You're gonna see Chris and I give our general thoughts on the marathon first, and then I'll come in. You'll see, it'll make sense.
Time to move it, yo.
Oh man, this should be like a little higher up. I don't know, that's good, but yeah.
Do you want to say anything for the marathon?
What is there to say, bro? What is there to say?
That said a lot.
It was a good marathon.
I mean, yeah.
Chris, I hung with Chris until 20 and a half miles. And
I say it went well, you know. That was the first time we had run that far. And
my legs just gave out. I ran to about 21, I think, and I just stopped with 5 miles left. So, and I walked, I think splits were like 8:40. They were really good. They were really good. And then, you know, my legs just gave out. And I walked like the 23rd mile. I think I walked like for 16 minutes. And then the 24th mile, I think I walked for 14. 25th and 6, I did pick it back up. I think I did like 11 and 10 or something like that. But Chris did his thing, sub 4. I got like 4:10, 4:15. I wanted sub 4, but honestly, I'm just happy I finished. I was feeling very grateful, happy that everybody came out to support.
I had a good time. It was nice to have a little trip with my boy. Got nice crowd support. Met some cool people.
It was just great support.
Some Ukrainian dude.
Yeah, he was mad.
Also people from school, from college.
I was just grateful, humble. I was just happy for Chris.
I didn't like Philly at first, but it grew on me. Beautiful Philadelphia.
Yeah.
What's not to love? Masonry, clocks. That's really what it looks like outside. Really looks like that.
This city is weird, bro.
I think we literally saw the worst parts of it, but yeah.
When I was walking this morning, it was nice.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I think it's just because downtown, we were downtown the first night in like a busy area, and it was probably, you know, again, it's like going to New York and seeing Times Square and be like, this is New York? Yeah.
I'm just grateful, man. Baptism was Friday.
It was cool. I liked it. I had a good time.
Yeah, I know what I gotta do next time.
But yeah, for the training, I guess.
Definitely for training, I should have done all the recovery runs instead of half in the training.
If I do another, obviously want to do it faster, and I think just
What else?
gotta increase the weekly mileage by like 30%.
That would definitely help, but also definitely I actually have put like ran a 26, so that way I know. And for the recovery runs, probably do longer recovery runs, like 15 miles, 20 miles consistently.
Probably be a little more slight, because I think we both have an 8:30 pace average in us, if not like.
We was doing that for a long time.
Yeah, so I think we could manage that the whole way through and at least do it. I think like 3:20 is obtainable. Minimum like a 3:30s should be good.
We did the Nike Running Club training program, like just the basic one. It was 4.5 weeks. I would recommend, that's a good amount of time to train for a marathon. 4 months, did I say 4.5 weeks? I would say train for 4 to 6 months. Run 5 days a week if you can, or just in general, run 40 to 50 miles per week. I think, I don't know about Chris, but I think for me, I was only running between 20 and 30 miles, which that will, you can survive a marathon, but it'll get rough at some point. Yeah, get miles on legs, like Chris was saying. Number 3, don't skip the recovery runs. I already said that. 4, do speed intervals for cardio. The speed, I wouldn't worry about too much until you get like sub 3:30 or even sub 3. But definitely it'll help for your cardio. You know, get your cardio up. But really, I don't think it's the lungs for most people. I just think it's your muscles. Train in similar conditions if possible. So you know you're gonna run a very hilly race, which the Philly one wasn't flat necessarily. So all the people, you know who I'm talking about. You lied.
I will find you. And I will
Try to mimic playing conditions as they say. Eat properly if you can. Lots of carbs, noodles, oats, rice. It'll help with your energy. Recovery, crucial. Like Chris and I didn't say it in here, but recovery. Make sure you stretch before and after. Make sure you're icing properly. If you can, take a warm soak. You know, if you can, get a massage. I didn't do like nearly as much recovery. I definitely didn't get a massage. Be uncomfortable. This is just in life, you know. Growing in Christ, growing in running, growing in anything. To grow, you're gonna have to be uncomfortable. In this situation, don't be injury prone. So like, you know, don't tear your ligaments, don't tear your ACL, don't tweak your ankle, but push yourself, be uncomfortable, you know. If you feel like giving up, be like, okay, all right, God. I say, all right, God, I can make it to this tree. And then you'll be like, no, you can make it past that. And then just keep pushing yourself, because what's gonna happen is you're building up your mind to handle the situation. And during, I don't care how fast you run, I don't care how much you train, because it's gonna be relative to your training. You're gonna hit the wall. You're gonna hit a wall where you're like, I can't do anymore. So just push yourself, because when it's game time, you're gonna be like, yeah. You know, when it's fourth quarter, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. What else? Yeah, number 9, have fun, give all glory to God. The night before, I think the food intake was pretty good. Definitely could have got more sleep, but shout out to Chris, he took care of all this. That I didn't have to work driving, setting up the hotel, the telly and everything. So I'm just grateful for people. Relax, chill with your bros. Me, Chris, and Quinn had a great conversation. That was fun. Get proper sleep, as Chris says here.
Bro, I look so tired. I didn't realize that's how tired I looked. I'm ready to sleep.
Do some light stretching. If you have that gun, Chris had that. Whoa.
Y'all jokers must be crazy.
And then the roller, and eat carbs. I would say a few days before, if you're running, we ran on Sunday, so like really Thursday and Friday, you wanna not overeat, but eat a lot of carbs. And then Saturday in the morning, sure. Saturday night though, you don't wanna overdo it, because that leads me into the during. Just because I feel like the cardio was there. My lungs didn't really hurt except for around 12 miles, which was a little different. In the race, I hugged there's a few Jesus strong people. I was wearing a Jesus shirt, but I know a few people were in Christ calling out Jesus, but a lot of people thought my name was just Jesus. So I was like, So just keep praying for people. But I did get to hug a Christian friend, and you're a Christian? He's like, yeah. I was like, you born again? He's like, yeah. So I gave him a hug. I was like, love you, bro. That was great. During the race, it's so crowded, just like dodging people, it took energy. And during, I include not just the 26 miles, but beforehand, the waiting. And waiting is brutal. Waiting is brutal. For us, it was cold.
It's cold.
Your feet might start cramping. It might be too cold, too hot, depending on which marathon you're running, your location. With the feet cramping, I would recommend, if you can, I would just say just donate. If you can spare to donate some clothes, maybe bring, don't wear your running shoes until it's time. Because my foot was cramping. We were waiting for like an hour and a half. Go to the bathroom. Those lines for every porta potty was, in my estimation, there's probably like 50 to 100 stalls. No exaggeration, what felt like 100-yard lines. For non-Americans, for non-US citizens, it was like 2,000 meters, 3,000 meter lines for every restroom. But go to the bathroom if you can. This goes to the first point, dress appropriately. I had on way too much gear. I had on a hat. Bring gels. People offer them. There's water, electrolyte stations. There's bathrooms along the way. I would recommend stopping. It depends on what your goal is, but I don't think it's gonna affect your time too much to stop and actually drink the water and the electrolytes. I mean, there's one girl, she went to the bathroom 4 times and she still finished before me. Not saying I'm the fastest though.
Well, obviously.
Number 5, go at your own pace. Don't overexert early while passing people. Chris would tell you, I have that problem. When I pass people, I overexert. Unnecessary energy, and you don't feel it while you're doing it, but it definitely adds up. It's just like breathing properly. You want to breathe properly at the beginning as much as you can. You want to swing your arms properly, because it's annoying, but it actually helps you. Alright, like most things. Yeah, breathe early, breathe often, relax. Alright, post run. Yeah, got this medal. I got this chicken wrap. Feel like a chicken sandwich. Super grateful. I'll do some stretching maybe. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just grateful, man. Thank God, thanks be to God. He gets all the glory, always. I will do another marathon. I don't know if I'll do the Philly again. Saw the medal. This is important. Can't speak for Chris, but for me, I literally did nothing that healthy after the post run. You take some pictures. I don't even know what the finish line was. They have all this water lined up for you. Snacks. People handing out snack stuff. Shout out to all the volunteers and photographers, everybody. It was a blessing. But I just saw people laid out, and there was so many people laid out. I was looking for Chris and the fam and everybody, but I was just like, where's a good place to die?
This is no place to die.
I didn't stretch, so make sure you cool down properly. Stretch, get some snacks. They'll have some snacks. If you're blessed to have some people with you, maybe they bring some snacks for you too. With that being said, number 2, with the weather, if they can, bring some clothes for you. It was freezing.
It's cold.
Our boy Quinn brought Chris a hoodie. Mount gave me his jacket because it was cold, man. Bring a change of clothes. You don't want to catch pneumonia up out here. A blanket. You saw that chicken sandwich wrap they give us. And yeah, sunscreen if it's hot, so weather appropriate. 3, eat. Don't wait too long to refill. Chris and I waited too long, and afterwards we just didn't have an appetite. We were just so tired. But we did eat, probably just didn't eat enough. Like Chris is a tall, Chris is a tall dude. He burnt like easily 3,500 calories, easily, if not more, maybe 3,800. I burnt like anywhere between 2,800 to 3,000. So, and I'm short. So just make sure you eat properly. And yeah, hopefully this didn't add too much to the runtime of the video. But those are the tips I would recommend as a novice to intermediate runner, I would say, classify myself. If you have any tips, comments, other than that, Chris and I will, you know, see y'all out. All right, love y'all. Read some Bible today before we jet. Chris is on a little date right now.
Should be baggable. I guess we'll see.
Psalm 118:24.
I don't know, but Chet's talking about October. I don't know about that.
This is the day the Lord has made, so let us rejoice and be glad in it.
The head of the Canadian National Bank, I don't remember his name, but he ran like, he's like 65. I think he ran an 8-minute pace.
Alright.
Look at that.
Of course, I appreciate my bro coming out, so.
Well, love y'all.
No, bro. Appreciate you.
Okay.
You want to say anything about the runner and the track star?
No, not really. That's all I gotta say.
Gang.
I'm back on my own now. These bullets, they ripping your soul down. Tell Brody to pick up the phone.
Oh, hey.
now.
Let me see y'all there. If y'all like today's video and you want to see more, click over here to see more. If you're not already and you want to become part of the family, subscribe right here.
Still going. Let's get back to my old town. My dog is still locked in a dog pound. Watch bodies dropping on the cold ground. Got out of that water, I won't drown. No, I won't.
Well, that was it. See y'all next time.
That's what I've been thinking lately. I'm dying.